I've been involved in the ATV and UTV industry for a lot of years, probably since the inception of the sport, so way back. Never before have I seen a manufacturer so aggressive as Polaris. This year alone, there's 11 new models. 11. That's more than a lot of manufacturers even have total. For this, our latest and greatest project, we're going to convert one of them, an S900, into what I believe is going to be one of the coolest 900s you'll ever see. But you might ask, why would we convert an S900 when we can get an S1000, which I believe is one of the best all-time vehicles I've ever driven. I know offhand I've driven both. The S1000 is quite the machine. I am impressed. 33% more horsepower. That's a lot. That's 25 more horses with that for 1,500 bucks. I wish that we could use that, but the reason we're not going to go with that, we're going to go with the little more power S900, is because we're going to race. This thing, we're going to convert this S900 into a machine that I believe can run better than the S1000, better than the XP1000, and who knows. So let's talk to Phil. Phil will tell us about the differences between the S1000 and the S900, and why maybe you can make up your mind. If I wasn't trying to race in a 900 class, I would choose the S1000. The kind of power is just unbelievable, and it's nice to have that for only $1,500 more. Anyway, let's talk to Phil and see if he can change my mind on this opinion of mine. Has the S market kind of picked up for you guys? Are people starting to realize the potential of these little gems from Polaris?
Well, yes. I'll tell you, for what it packs, the ProStar Polaris motor, 75 horsepower, man, it's there.
With the power to weight ratio, it just gets up and goes.
Oh, yeah.
You've got, for $1,500 more though, I think I'm right on the price, you can get the same darn thing in a 1000 version that gives you 33% more horsepower.
Yes.
So for me, that sounds like a winning deal to me. I don't think I'd buy the 900, but am I right?
Yeah, the RZR 1000S, I'm at 100 horsepower versus 75. You can't beat it.
I drove one. You're sucked in the seat. It's just so much power. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe there's it's almost like putting a little 12-year-old in a Yamaha Banshee. Tell them to go out and ride.
Yeah.
And so maybe it's too much for somebody. They just want a little bit more predictable, safer machine, I guess, because the 1000 could get out of hand if somebody doesn't know what they're doing.
Oh, you're absolutely right. It'll surprise you really quick if you're not watching out what you're doing.
Some of the differences on the machine, and I'll go into a little detail here. First off, we already reviewed the 2016 S1000, so be sure to click the video on the right, because there's not much Polaris needed to change for 2017. This year, new Walker Evans needle shocks are used. They've added a front stabilizer bar and repositioned the voltage regulator in front of the radiator. And I noticed some new metal bushings on the A-arms. I think this will fix the annoying Polaris front end squeakity squeak thing they got going on, but for some reason there's no Zert fittings, so I don't know what that's all about. The S900 is available with or without power steering, while all three S1000 models are equipped with EPS. I always say ante up a little more money and get the EPS, or you will definitely regret it. Besides the ProStar engine differences, the S900 and the S1000 are very similar. Both have just over a foot of travel up front and just over 13 in the rear, and they have 1.5 feet of ground clearance. Both front and rear of the S models use dual A-arms. All in all, this design offers a better handling machine than trailing A-arms do. And this is one of the many reasons I think the S is so versatile. It really performs well in more places than the XP does, in my opinion. And it's a lot cheaper than the XP, especially if you get a turbo. I have to report, both machines come with 8-ply 27-inch GBC dirt commanders. Some of the best tires money can buy. I like that they didn't skimp on tires one bit. Besides the hard-hitting, incredible power the 1000 adds, if you upgrade to the 1000, you will get a beefier front diff in an aluminum package, stronger clutch system like the one in the XP 1000, an exhaust oxygen sensor, and a larger radiator fan. That's a lot of added value, Phil. Like I said, if you're capable of handling the kind of power the 1000 makes, and you're not confined to a 900 class like we are, I would highly encourage spending the extra $1,500 for the S1000. There's just too many upgrades not to take advantage of. As for measurements, dry weight, 1235, only 5 pounds less for the 900. So we'll be putting ours on a quick diet for sure. Both measure in at 79-inch wheelbase, and they're 60 inches wide. And I'm told you have pretty good deals here. What's my rock bottom price on a 900 versus a 1,000?
Man, believe it or not, the RZR 900S, I got them starting at $12,599.
Come on.
Yeah. Now, I even got the RZR S 1000S starting at $14,999.
But we're going to widen ours up a little bit with a different setup, and we're going to have some really cool shocks, as Jackie's going to go into that next.
Well, I took as much as any man can take. Don't think I can take any more. So I'll just pack my grip and take a little trip. So don't stand in the way of the door.
John just spoke on the 900 and the reason why we chose this machine. What I would like to add to that is this particular series that we're running has no displacement limit. It's nothing like we've ever seen, and we've raced every series all over the world since 1984. So at first we didn't think we would like it, but we're gonna take it and use it to our advantage. My boy Frankie Batista in California at B&B is gonna take this little 900 and we're gonna race up with it. We're gonna build the hell out of it and see what we can do in the 1000 and potentially the turbo class. So these are our shocks. We're starting with Walker Evans anti-bottoming needle shocks. What we're gonna do is we're gonna ship these things to George White at Double E. What he's gonna do, we're gonna turn these shocks into a true ZPS, zero preload suspension. All right, you know what's really cool is the fact that George White has worked hand in hand with Mike Hallett at Custom Axes, developing one of the best ATV shocks ever. And it's just his past, it's awesome. If you are familiar with Keith Little, George has been with on his whole career. Keith's very accomplished in anything that he's ever done. And it's really cool that George is on our side as well and helping us. We're really lucky to have him.
Come on, man. Hold up. What's this Autobahn thing? Waiting for you this whole time in the truck. What's this Autobahn thing we're doing?
What?
This Autobahn. Yeah.
The Autobahn is where you put that camera down and take this ass whooping.
No bumping, no hitting walls. Make sure you use your brakes coming out to the turns. You continue to not follow those directions, still hit the walls, still hit the carts. That's when we'll start waving the black flags. You get a total of 2 of those before we pull you completely off the track.
That's right, yeah, we gotta have fast lap time. I think I've already got that. No problem.
Times of the day. I believe it was Jay Pellin. No. Number 1 right here. Right here. Number 1. Fastest lap of the day right here.
While we're at the post office today, we ran across a famous musician by the name of Bobby Davis, who went to school with Elvis Presley, and Elvis actually lived right across the street from him as kids.
And you were saying that you went to school with Elvis Presley?
Yes, I did. I went to school with Elvis in 2 or 3 or somewhere in that area. Then in the 7th grade, he was in the 9th. Elvis is 2 years older than me. And we passed and passed, repassed. I lived right across the street from him when I was going to school. Yeah. Lived on the corner of High and Alabama.
Is he the reason you got into this stuff, or this was?
No, not really. My whole family are musicians. The Davis brothers, you might have heard of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my family.
So you're not only playing the guitar in some of these, you're singing and you're writing it.
Writing and singing, and That was one of my biggest records for jukebox. Listen to the words of it.
I will. I'm gonna check some of these out, and you can give us permission to run some of these. Will you let us run them on some of our radios?
Well, I don't care.
Okay.
Listen to the word on this.
It's Bobby Davis Rockabilly is what we're listening to. And I dig it because you came through this post office for sending me shocks off. And here you come through. We didn't know we were going to meet somebody famous.
A lot of cool people come from Tiger Roads, I'm telling you.